Well, on top of it being almost 10 o'clock and we haven't even started fishing at all, when we went into town to go buy some ice and some essentials, we also realized that our trunk will not open. It's only our first stop and it's giving us some problems. Of course, when you're in the middle of nowhere, it's kind of hard to find a place that can fix your car. But we've been in town for the past hour calling a bunch of different repair places until we found a Ford dealership that's about an hour away from our campsite. They have space for us tomorrow morning. So we'll just have to deal with a broken trunk for one day. I think what happened was when we went down those really dirty roads the other day, we got a lot of dirt inside of the mechanism that has to lock the car, and now it's just jammed and doesn't want to work for us. I hope that we don't run into more problems that we're gonna have to fix along the way, because we will be running out of funds really quickly. Hopefully we can go catch some fish and revitalize our spirit. Is that the right word? Revitalize? Revitalize our spirit. I'm gonna say that with a little bit more confidence now. We just went to the store and we bought some essentials, trout lures, so that we can fish in front of our campsite a little bit more. We got a few different colors, but gold is the one that was really working. We're heading back to our site. We're gonna string up the rods and we're gonna try to forget about everything else. So, see you there. Well, there's not much that a really, really good breakfast can't fix. And this is gonna be what turns our day around right now. Look at that deliciousness.
It's gonna be good.
He followed it for a long time before he bit.
Good cast.
Fish on.
Yes.
Right when I was about to change it, they're like, nah, we're good with this. Oh, my baby's in there. A little bit of extra fish juice on there. Well, right when we were about to change, the fish let us know that they still have a little bit of a taste for this rooster tail. This guy's hooked good. He really committed to it. I know, bud, I know.
We had a little snack yesterday. One.
Oh no, it's gonna pass out right now.
Keep breathing, buddy. Come on, baby. Oh, baby. Oh my god. Jeez.
I could have done it. That was close.
You're falling.
We are getting all set right now to head off to our first spot of the day. That's not the spot right in front of our camp. You might notice I have a band-aid on, which is pretty annoying to have on while you put sunscreen on. But last night I was trying to whittle a stick, and let's just say that stick is covered in blood now. Not the shallowest cut ever. We've got a really cool stick covered in blood now, and hopefully that will be a sacrifice to the fish gods, and we'll catch a lot of fish today on the fly rod. We're gonna go head out to our first spot. It's probably about like 20 minutes down from us. It's called Lyons Creek, L-Y-O-N-S, and I guess it's probably a tributary from the Lyons Dam, which is something someone just told us over there while we were fishing. Yeah, we're gonna bust out the fly rod, do some nymphing, do some dry fly fishing, and maybe even throw the spin reel because we've got it all set up for trout anyway. So we will catch you at the next spot. Peace. On our way to the first spot, we were a little suspicious because we didn't hear any running water. All we heard was gunshots. Yeah, a bunch of gunshots. Some people shooting off some big rounds out here. But we walked up to the river and there was no river. Yeah. No river at all. So Must be a seasonal stream for people to fish. So we're gonna have to go try to find a different spot to fish. Quick update, it's 1 o'clock. We were driving to a river that we found on Fishbrain, and then there was a bunch of cars that wanted to pass us on the road. So we pulled over somewhere to let them pass us, and we saw that there was a pretty good river looking here. So we're gonna put on our waders and fish here instead. Fish on. Oh, and he's gone. Oh well. Little rainbow anyways, the smaller of the bunch down there. Top water. Went for the indicator at least. Yeah, there's a couple down there. They're hard to reach.
On the nymph.
Can you grab him?
Yeah, can you bring it back over here? Oh, I just broke off.
We caught one rainbow trout, actually brought it in, and we've caught like 3 or 4 other rainbows that we weren't able to actually bring in because we didn't have a net. If we had a net, I'm almost positive we would have gotten some of those, at least one of the other ones. Rule of thumb, if you're going fly fishing, bring a net, especially when you're nymphing. And while they're in the stream like this, these trout, this is like their natural habitat. They know how to use it much better than we would, and if you don't have a net, it's just gonna be that much harder to bring them in. So we're gonna move up the river a little bit more, see if we can't fish anywhere else. Hard to whip upstream here.
got it. Beautiful. Okay, bye, baby.
Well, we've got the little rainbow trout on the pattern right now. They're biting everything that we're throwing out. We just gotta find the right little pockets that they're in and try to get them on the first hook, because otherwise they skirt away and don't come back and don't bite. So, again, we would have caught so many more fish today if we had had our net. I put a little bit of a larger topwater fly, something a little bit more crazy. One, because I can't see too well in the river with the yellow fly. And two, because there was a good couple times where we got a blow up on the top where something was trying to bite the top water. And so they're obviously not too scared of the smaller indicator flies, so I'm gonna try something a little bit bigger. And then beneath it, we've got a small green nymph. It's almost like a zebra nymph, but green and black. And we are going to start walking up the creek right now to see if we can't find one last fish before we head home. Sorry, we're walking down the creek. We're gonna see if we can't get one more before we have to head back to the campsite. Fish on. Oh. Elise just caught a trout on the rooster tail on the spinning rod, and I was trying to use the fly rod here in this slow moving water, but they were not going for it, so I kicked her off the spinning reel and I took it. And now I'm trying to get my last fish for the day. I'd really enjoy to get one, and I just did. And Elise needs to get a net.
Is it a big one?
Pardon the interruption. I was about to say I'm trying to catch my last fish, and then what seemed to be my last fish pulled me underneath a rock and got off of the lure. So on now, I am trying to catch my last fish. Luckily, it seems like there's a lot of fish that are following our lure while we cast it out there. We just gotta find the right one that's gonna bite it. Hopefully, we can just get one last fish tonight. You know, just getting that one last one while it's dark outside would just be a great way to go to sleep right now. We gotta wake up real early tomorrow so that we can go get our car fixed. Well, we have to wake up, pack up all of our campsite, and then drive to the dealership. And then after that, we have to drive 6.5 hours to our next location. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'll know, Elise will know, but you won't. Catch you guys in the next video. See you tomorrow. Unless I catch a fish right now. You'll see that. Which will happen right now.